Good afternoon. What a lovely looking crowd. Mayor Ross, Davie-Cooper City Chamber of Commerce members, let me welcome everyone and thank the fantastic team that put this event together, the JCC for hosting us. It's always a pleasure to be here. Our town staff and the City of Cooper City staff. This is our 11th State of the Municipality address together, or stated another way, 10 down and forever to go. This year's theme for my address is where others see challenges, we see immense opportunities. My esteemed council members, Whitman, Hatton, and Starkey, are here to support me in person. Vice Mayor Lewis sends his greetings from afar. As with every successful organization, there's so many amazing team members or ambassadors working tirelessly with passion behind the scenes to serve the Davie community. Our commitment to exemplary customer service is the foundation of our community values, and this starts with our team, headed by our town administrator, Richard Lamack, the longest continuously serving an administrator in the town's history. Deputy Town Administrator Marciana Lewis, Assistant Town Administrator Philip Holsey, and our expert, educated, certified, and award-winning department directors. A special thanks to Leona Henry and her public relations team for putting this PowerPoint presentation together for today. If you'll all please stand, and I can ask that we please give them a round of applause. You get to applaud again. Great team effort. Reflecting on 2022, I began with a review and an evaluation of our accomplishments, challenges, and our phased implementation plans. We learned that 2022 was a year of recovering and refocusing with the recognition that Davie is undoubtedly resilient. We have used our challenges to forge forward. Where else can you see a town of 106,000 residents and over 5,500 businesses spanning almost 36 square miles produce so much prosperity? We're able to meet expectations because we pride ourselves on transparency, communications, and receiving feedback. And that's why I proudly stand before you, or sit before you today, to report on the state of the town of Davie. Davie is fiscally in its best shape, outpacing comparable municipalities and even larger, more developed communities. This we attribute to smart planning, being fiscally conservative, and the year-round nonstop work of our expert budget and finance team. We have a AAA bond rating from the Standard & Poor's rating agency and are one of only 8 in the state of Florida out of 410 chartered municipalities that have received this distinction. Furthermore, our Budget and Finance Department has received the Distinguished Budget Award for 11 straight years and the Annual Financial Reporting Award for 9 straight years. Our Procurement Division has received numerous national and state awards, including the Achievement of Excellence in Procurement from the National Procurement Institute. On the economic front, what I'm sure you're all keen to hear about, businesses see Davie as desirable to invest in, and we are helping from recruitment and retention to expansion for long-term success. The desire to help growing businesses propel forward is at the heart of our economic planning. In this regard, we renewed our partnership with the Florida Atlantic University Small Business Development Center. We have a series of business workshops planned throughout that are geared towards strengthening one's business. It doesn't matter what level your business is at. There will be tips on launching, growing, transitioning, and rebranding. The first event will take place on April 5th. The town also launched another business recognition program called Let's Talk Business, and I love this one, where 2 Davie businesses are recognized per quarter at a council meeting, providing a promotional video and featured on our social media and our website. This edition is to encourage everyone to come and speak at the first council meeting of every month for 3 minutes to promote your products and your services, and I extend that invitation to everyone here as well. I spoke with a group of realtors from across the Tri-County area. They were astonished that Davie had over 2 million square feet of industrial space built out in the past 10 years. Our industrial area has fostered growth in aerospace, pharmaceutical, marine, recreational transportation, and research and development. For example, Boeing and Brer and Kellstrom have opened at the Davie Business Center, and Tire Rack, Chipmunk, and La Mesa RV in the 595 Bridgepoint. I'm sure you've all seen the ads on TV for Mesa. They've been very aggressive. Although Davie is known for our equestrian, agricultural, historic roots as our foundation, we have significant growth in the technology, science industries, healthcare, education, and diverse housing. While I mentioned science, technology, healthcare, education, and housing, we are starting to see other aspects of the academical village take shape at Nova Southeastern University. While the completed hospital was the project's first phase, the second phase, including the Mill Creek residential, broke ground in 2022. The residential facility will feature close to 800 apartments. Phase 1 is anticipated to be completed in the fall of 2024 with close to 400 units, and Phase 2 will be completed in the summer of 2026 with roughly the same number. We are also experiencing some significant infrastructure changes ourselves. Since my 2022 State of the Town address that year, the base of our operations has moved from our former Orange Drive location, tears here now, just a little north from here at Pine Island Park. Previously, you went to the old town hall to conduct business, and now you've been coming over to Pine Island Park. The transition was seamless to ensure no gaps in our operations and services, whether you're paying your water bill or pulling a permit. The town hall building is no longer standing. At the end of last year, the building was demolished, the site cleared, don't cry, and we are preparing to bid to build a new one at the same site with a design that commemorates the past into the future. As you all know, I believe in protecting our natural resources, and as such, my non-negotiable direction was that the native trees were to be protected at all costs, as well as the memorials and the time capsule, which is buried on the campus. Later this year, we'll be breaking ground for the new town hall. We have completed our improvements to Davie Road, and if you haven't been down there, you have to drive down Davie Road. It's been transformed. It's something spectacular. The designated pedestrian crossings, decorative concrete LED changeable street lights, Western-style bus benches, and decorative planters. The site is more attractive, and we're continuing our efforts to bring restaurant, entertainment, and housing opportunities to Davie Road. Moving east, it's no longer go west, young man, it's go east. I want to turn your attention to the 441 corridor. The town has approved a developer's agreement for the LAD project located at the southwest corner of State Road 7 and Griffin Road. LAD will be redeveloping the former Brandsmart Shopping Center and Shell gas station, which has been raised with approximately 1,200 residential units consisting of a mix of studio, 1-bedroom, 2-bedroom, and 3-bedroom units, over 20,000 square feet of commercial use, surface and structured parking, and acceptable accessory uses and amenities. This project is proposed to be constructed in 3 phases with 5 buildings in total that will include residential and commercial uses. These buildings will be the tallest in Davie, get this folks, exceeding 250 feet. This project is consistent with the previously adopted TOC, or Transit-Oriented Corridor zoning, and the time is right for redevelopment of this style. Florida legislative session convened yesterday and will continue through early May. It's one of the busiest times in Tallahassee. Local action is imperative, but is challenging when the legislators in Tallahassee try to erode home rule or basically remove local control over our communities. Last year, we saw several challenges at the state level that really placed a hamper on services, especially for code officials. In 2021, a bill passed that banned anonymous code compliance complaint, which meant Floridians were unable to anonymously report complaints. To serve, we not only rely on, but need information, and always want to protect sources to every extent possible, especially when it involves neighbors who are only seeking harmony and peaceful enjoyment of their homes. This act now either goes unreported, causes friction between neighbors, and in some cases allow for criminal activity to occur. Hopefully, the bill that is being proposed this year will provide some relief. To show some legislation, which I think is a little absurd, I want to use the example of the bill that regulates smoking at county and municipal parks and beaches. On the face of it, it sounds like a good bill, since it bans smoking at these facilities. However, it specifically allows for unfiltered cigar smoking. It doesn't quite make sense for us to ban cigarettes and vaping, but allow cigars. That's just my opinion. On another note, we also continue to monitor legislation regarding the protection of home rule, sustainability, and our environment, and protecting residential integrity by ensuring that vacation rentals, which I know is a big issue, group homes, and recovery homes are regulated in their placement and in the appropriate zoning. At the federal levels, as part of the appropriations we approved for body cameras for our police department. This funding, and I want to thank Congresswoman Debbie Wasserman Schultz for making sure that that's got into the appropriations bill. Some of the upfront costs, as will cover, of a multi-million dollar project. I look forward to this program, and it will provide enhanced accountability, transparency, and can be utilized as evidence in a multitude of cases. One thing I want to encourage you all to do is to engage with state and federal legislators to fight for our community. The changes being proposed in Tallahassee and Washington, D.C. impact us all. A new initiative, Local Voices United, is a great way to refine your legislative voice and navigate the world, which can sometimes be cumbersome. We should act proactively and use the resources at our fingertips. Although your elected representatives have a voice, it's the power of the people that can influence change. Please don't be relegated by letting others define your lifestyle without being heard. How important that is. This year, through our Agricultural and Environmental Committee, we have expanded our community garden initiatives through a series of gardening workshops devised to educate our students on how to grow their own nutritious fruits and vegetables. We have the perfect weather to grow various types of food. If you spot at your home where you can grow food, do so. It's funny because I told my friends the other day that if I still had my chickens, I'd be rich. It's because of the price of eggs, it's gone up so high. Our fire, rescue, and police departments continue to make us proud. It's rare when both public safety agencies excel at the same time and pace, and we're lucky to have both chiefs leading the charge in their respective teams. Not only do we have a fire chief who has received numerous awards and recognitions, but her team is also following close behind her. Assistant Fire Chief Daniel Moran received the 2022 Resuscitation Academy Alumni Outstanding Achievement Award in December. Each year, they recognize someone who reinforces the Resuscitation Academy's goal of improving the survival of cardiac arrest in their community and neighboring communities. Our fire rescue team recently implemented the Community Provider Pilot Program. This program is designated to reduce 911 responses, assist residents with follow-up care after being released from the hospital, and improve our employees' wellness. We are monitoring the results, and so far they appear very promising, and we look forward to expanding the services in the coming months. Our police department has received the Commission on Florida accreditation for 18 years, and that's no easy feat. This process requires leadership and advanced training. As a matter of fact, Angela Medias, who oversees the town's accreditation process, was recognized by the Commission for Florida Law Enforcement Accreditation as the 2022 Florida Team Leader of the Year for her commitment to the work on accreditation programs. In December, Captain Yancy Thomas joined the other executive staff members in having graduated from the FBI National Academy. The Academy offers advanced communication, leadership, and fitness training. Nationally, less than 1% of officers have the opportunity to attend this program or the other command courses Academy of the Southern Police Institute. Their community events include each month hosting a child safety seat installation event to ensure car seats are installed properly. And last holiday season, this was a lot of fun, the team led a very successful Shop with a Cop campaign where they helped over 150 children pick out toys for Christmas, and hopefully you just attended very recently the Police Fire Expo just a few weeks ago. Not only do we have both agencies providing services to the community, but they are also always available to help out other public safety agencies in areas that are in need, such as the devastating disaster in Surfside and the building collapse. And more recently in October, both teams were on a continuous deployment to the Fort Myers area after the area was devastated by Hurricane Ian. In the continuation of our efforts to provide affordable housing opportunities to our residents, I want to provide an update on our ongoing programs. The first-time home buyer and home repair initiatives are still accepting applications to help you purchase a home or repair your Davie home. The first-time home buyer program is awarding up to $50,000 towards the closing costs, first mortgage reduction, and down payment assistance to purchase eligible owner-occupied housing in Davie. The home repair program will provide home repair assistance for Davie households and owner-occupied housing units with a maximum award of $60,000. If you know anybody that can benefit from this program, please have them contact the Community Services Division. Another important opportunity for seniors in our community is the Senior Homestead Exemption Program offered through the Broward County Property Appraiser's Office. If you are 65 years or older as of January 1st and have a combined household adjusted gross income for 2022 not exceeding $35,167, you are eligible. I don't know if anybody in here will qualify, but you might know some parents, friends, neighbors that could qualify. Please share this information with them. Davie has a wide array of rich recreation and cultural offerings, including premier parks, sports activities, and historic sites. No wonder so many people are relocating here. If you enjoy history, you can visit the Old Davie School. If your passion is sports, we have the Pine Island Park, including aquatics, fitness, senior, and veterans program. If your love lies in horseback riding, we have over 160 miles of trail system. You name it, we have it. If not, we'll create it. We understand the need for an active lifestyle for our residents, and we work vigorously to provide these offerings. Now get ready for this, folks. Governor Leroy Collins Farm Park is on the move. At our council meeting last month, the architects brought a beautiful rendering for the project for us to view. I think one of the things that made me smile was the walkthrough video, which you're looking at, should be looking at now, of the park that will be posted on the town's website for viewing. If you're not familiar with this project, this will be a working urban mini farm where crops are grown and animals raised, where children and adults learn in a hands-on environment about agricultural production from seedling to market and about the area's agricultural history. This lifelong dream of mine is slowly starting to take shape. I've shared a lot of information with you, and there's still so much I didn't get to cover, but I don't want to steal too much of Mayor Rose's time, which I probably have already done. One thing I want to leave you with today is the principles of government to serve, preserve, understand community values, and multicultural inclusion are the foundation of our strength. With this guiding principle, Davie will continue to be the best place to live, work, learn, and play. Thank you for taking time to hear me today. By being strong, be calm, stay healthy, and may God bless you, and God bless Davie and Cooper City. Thank you very much.